I'm just stalling until we find that improv scene. So you tell me when to stop. But it's official. We know who's going to headline the Super Bowl halftime show. Her name is Rihanna. Over the weekend, chatter started getting louder that she'd be taking her talents to the big game. And by Sunday, the news was officially confirmed when Rihanna posted a picture of her hand holding an NFL football up to the sky. But that's not really the headline. This is really for Brian. This also means we've kicked off early in the Super Bowl season. The snarky sports ball tweets, they are very early now. The first one I saw, and I had to send to Brian immediately, is somebody saying, hey, how much are the tickets to the Rihanna football concert? And the other one, it sucks that Riri's performance will be interrupted by men pushing each other for a ball.
I do. My favorite.
The bar's been raised.
Yeah.
My favorite part is like they pay school teachers $51,000 a year, but a big tall guy, he just drops the ball in the hoop and he gets millions of the. Yeah, because anyone can teach, bitch. And there's only 7 LeBron Jameses and Michael Jordans and Wilt Chamberlains that were ever born. That's how it worked. And by the way, if there's just 7 people ever born who could fucking teach, then they'd be fetching that money too.
It's a bad comparison.
Yes. We have Howard Hessman doing improv and a young Dave Koechner, inspired.
Yep.
Taking time off and working that brazing torch.
Look at him improvising a very large steering wheel.
He looks very Spinal Tap.
Yes.
Yep. That's the old twist of the scene. It was the cops smoking a joint, gang.
That's good. You know what I appreciate about that? That was the appropriate amount of laughter for the audience. It wasn't over the top.
They didn't sweeten it.
No.
Maybe they did.
Yeah.
No, it's like Koechner live show. It's the appropriate amount. It's not sweetened. It's not sugar. It's not saccharine sweet.
No.
It's not crickets. It's just the appropriate amount for what Dave is doing on stage.
That was pleasant.
Knowing chuckles.
That reminded me of something I know, but in a different way.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It was such a. If anyone wants to see a movie that is the early 70s, that is it. Every reference, every theme, musically, it's thematically, through the color palette, the lenses, just everything. Every theme, everything. If you said to somebody, you know, if my son said to me, what was 1972 like? You can only show me one reference. I'll go, you fucking watch Billy Jack and you'll be an expert in 1972.
Apparently Tom Laughlin ran for president 3 times.
Really?
Once as a Democrat, then as a Republican, then as a Democrat.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he won.
Yeah,
No.
I don't remember that working out.
No, history shows he didn't.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's a poli-sci guy. So he knows. You don't get to be prom
Annual
king.
Thank you, sir.
By not knowing who made it to president.
That's right.
Sorry.
Do you notice there were no edits in that Howard Hessman take there? It was all just one shot there.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I thought probably a little too close. I'd gone a little bit wider. But whatever. You're an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, let's talk a little Adam Levine because, boy, the meme world's on fire. He had a little indiscretion, little cheating scandal, and the public spectacle that followed really upset his wife, Bahati Prinsloo. But a source tells Entertainment Tonight that the couple is looking to regain the focus on their marriage. Levine became embroiled in controversy.
Bernard Levine.
That's right. After he was hitting up some ladies on Instagram, and Summer Stroh came forward with allegations that she had an affair with him for a year.
He did this thing where she was like, this hot chick said she had an affair with him, and then all the women were upset, and then he said, no, we flirted, but I never touched her. And then all the men got upset. Then I get upset. You should have fucked her.
Outraged.
Come on.
What are you doing?
You're in trouble anyway.
Right.
You didn't get your dick wet.
Send a stupid text.
Right. But then there was one, he was working the angle where we were just kind of flirting with text.
Yeah.
But at one point, one of his texts said, you look even better in person.
Yeah.
And that's not
damning.
good
Gives
if
it
you're
away.
saying.
Now, what's his occupation?
His?
Rock star?
Rock
Maroon
God.
5.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Game show
Yeah,
host.
it goes with the territory.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Also,
reality show
this
host.
reminded me of your comparison with Franken versus Weinstein. This is, Adam Levine and Armie Hammer. They're all the same.
Oh my!
Yeah.
No, not really. So he denied that it was ever physical, but like you said, there may have been some hanky-panky, but he admitted using poor judgment, and he was flirtatious when he shouldn't have been. And meanwhile, the internet is Christmas came early for everybody, has considered this just a gift in the meme world. The DM that initially went viral was him saying, holy fucking fuck, that body of yours is absurd. That was followed by, it's truly unreal how hot you are, like it blows my mind. And then my favorite, I may need to see that booty, fuck.
That's why he's such a great lyricist.
You know what my response to that is? Dudes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But also, when you see the chick he's married to, he's into hot chicks.
Yeah, not bad.
I don't know what she's talking about, but he's clearly made a declaration that
Right.
it's like, I'm into this. And
He's into hot chicks?
guys that are into cars aren't into one car. They're
There
pretty
you
much
go.
into a lot of cars.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's this gal's agenda? What's her purpose of
Blowing
sending
up
off-
his spot?
Yeah.
I heard on TMZ that she claims somebody found out about it and was going to put it out or blackmail
She's
or
getting in front
whatever.
of it.
So she's getting in front of it, which, if true, is something. It's much better than I thought people should know or
Right.
whatever shitty excuse most everyone uses.
Or he shuts it down and she's pissed.
yeah. I don't know. But now others are popping up.
Yeah. He's a fan.
Yeah.
I
the
do
ladies.
like when the guy's married to a chick, he's banging you on the side, and then at some point you find out that he's also flirting with other chicks and you're outraged.
Yeah.
Now, there is a woman he lives with,
Right.
who he's married
Who
to.
may have some thoughts about.
May have thoughts as well.
Wasn't that a movie? I want to say Cameron Diaz and who with the side chick and the wife get
Second
together.
Wives Club?
You'd know better than I would.
Is it a second
To-
I
wives
to
love
club?
bring
that
down-
you might know it because you've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How soon are you going to see Hocus Pocus 2? I mean, are you in it? Are you going to the premiere? What?
That is coming out.
Yeah. I've never seen Hocus Pocus 1. I didn't know it was a big deal.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Suddenly it is.
Come on.
Looks like there's money there.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
mine. Let's mine over there. Somebody get the old metal detector out.
Yes. Yes, you've heard of it. There's something.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Great. Well, big congratulations to Jimmy Kimmel. He has signed a 3-year contract extension to stay on as host and EP of Jimmy Kimmel Live, show marking its 20th season in January.
Crazy.
What the hell? Where did the time go? 20th season.
I mean, once then you start comparing them to like, how long was Carson on? How
Right,
long was
yeah.
Leno on? How long was Letterman on? How long was Jack Parr on? I mean, he's on the cusp of overtaking
Yeah, 20 years.
Gotta
these
be.
people.
Gotta
I
be.
mean, I don't know. Was Leno 19 years, 21 years?
Well, he
Carson,
got 2 bites. So
True.
Hmm.
2 bites at the apple.
Leno?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you put them all together. I don't know. I bet there's a guy in one of your
Oh,
booths
true,
that
yeah.
has the answer.
Yeah.
While we look for that, I was
Bernard?
thinking about it. Well, Bernard looked for that. Were you there?
Let's go,
You must have
Bernard.
been there on the first. I was there on the first night. I was a lowly PA in the basement, but you must have been there on the first night, the Super Bowl night.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Well, he says
Clooney had the booze.
after 2
Oh, yeah.
decades at ABC, I'm now looking forward to 3 years of what they call quiet quitting. He's going till 2023. An interview with Variety. This is how you know he's a stand-up guy. And you already know, but for the rest of us, he acknowledged he's been thinking about retiring from the show, but there are other things to consider, like how it'll affect his family, his friends, and his coworkers. And he says, eventually I'm going to have to stop doing this. I'm not doing it forever, but to
Oh.
consider everybody else, like how is this going to affect how many
Yeah.
people does he employ?
Wasn't that going to be Sonny's path to success? Go
That's
work
right.
for Uncle Jimmy?
He's got to
Oh,
hold
you're
on.
running out of time.
He's doing gay porn now.
Okay,
I didn't
well,
realize
good.
We kind of.
Put him in a
We
new
shifted.
direction.
But it's quality stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
high
film.
end.
A lot of people know it's
Well,
film.
that's the first title. No. Well, he
High-end
can.
stuff.
High end stuff's the name of the first movie. he can go do the last year with Jimmy Kimmel, but he's into sports. So it's
Jimmy the sports guy.
It's going to be Cousin Sal's stuff or Bill Simmons' stuff or Clay Travis over at Outkick or whatever sports the Daily Wire is doing. He'll have a million directions he can go
he's a
if he
stats
wants
guy.
to. Yeah, if he wants.
Love to see hard workers land on their feet.
Yeah, then it'll be up to
Pulling
him.
themselves
Wait, are
up
we
with their
worried
bootstraps.
about what he's going to do?
Wouldn't
We're
have
not.
given-
Talking about
wouldn't have
Jimmy?
given for
Are we
1/10
worried
of
about what Jimmy's
contacts.
doing next?
No, my son.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Jimmy, no.
We will always worry about our sons.
Jimmy,
Okay.
not me. But I mean, he'll go to any of these places and he'll either work hard or he won't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that'll be it for me. I'll go,
Like a dealer at the end of their shift.
yeah, I'll go,
Hands on
Jimmy, this is Ben Shapiro or that's Bill Simmons or there's Cousin Sal. And you
Have
can
at it.
go have at it. Go do sports.
I'm still holding out for Natalia to work for Garagos. She would be.
That would be
She'll
awesome.
own- she'll own that.
crush.
She'll
Oh.
own that practice.
She could walk then to his house.
My God.
But no, I'll tell you who Jimmy is. Jimmy is much more concerned with the 500 people he employs on the show than he is for his own
Amazing.
well-being. He is so he seems he feels genuinely responsible for everybody and their income and their livelihood. That's how he is.
By the way, thanks for keeping us employed during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate it.
Well, Jimmy floated me for a while. So I just kind of broke off a piece. Most of it went up my nose, but
I
I broke
see.
off
You
a
get
piece
some
for you guys,
PPE,
too.
so.
Yeah.
Well, there is an idea in Singapore that some say we should probably adopt here. I want to get your opinion. A restaurant is providing diners with a quiet place to enjoy their meal without noise of children because they're charging a $10 screaming child surcharge. And it's been implemented and it's working. It's called Angie's Oyster Bar and Grill. It says customers have been complaining about kids running around and they're
On an
unsupervised.
oyster bar?
And grill being annoying, so they started warning people that they'll just add another $10 to their bill if the kids don't behave. It's working. They've seen a noticeable improvement. I think that would be fucking awesome. And I have a kid. I think that'd be awesome.
Until we start getting notes from our doctors, like, this is my service son.
Yeah, there you go.
He's obnoxious and he's 5, but I have a note that says I need to travel with him
Yeah.
and I need to eat oysters
But
with
when
him.
you have kids, don't you pick kid-appropriate
Yeah.
I
restaurants?
Yeah, that's on
I mean,
you.
you don't go to high-end joints.
Yeah.
Oyster bar? I don't think that's on
gonna
that's not on the list.
You want the little necks or
Because really, when you're going out to dinner with kids, you've got a very limited time. We know this.
how many? What age was the most infuriating to take 5 children to a restaurant?
Oh, every.
Still dealing with it?
Here's why, because they all order something.
Yeah.
And they all eat less than half of it.
Yeah.
So then I don't order anything. Took me a
Right.
minute, like, oh, just
You're
don't
snacking.
order. Right?
Right.
Well, I'm just taking it home to
pick.
eat later, whatever. Right, exactly. So, but that,
Yeah.
I can't even remember. It's
What's
just
the
like,
age range?
Charlie's 23, Margaret's 21, Sergeant and Audrey are 16, and Eve
Twins.
is 11.
Wow.
Wow.
So Sonny and Natalia are 16, right? They're both,
Yeah.
June. June, yeah. Ours are June 2nd, yours are June
6th
6th, yeah. Same.
or 7th.
I was gonna say,
Wait a
he
minute,
doesn't know.
7th. They were supposed to be June 6th.
First
and then
week of June.
We got rid of
Yeah.
the triple,
you-
the mark of the devil.
Boy, girl, twins, first week of June.
And you love the name Sergeant.
I love that name.
I love the name Sonny.
Yeah, unless he joins the military and rises to the rank of colonel.
It's confusing.
Gonna be
Confusing.
Colonel,
Sergeant, Colonel,
Sergeant,
Colonel, Sergeant,
Sergeant.
Lieutenant Sergeant. Careful,
Yeah, I'm just saying it could happen.
right? I don't see him going that way.
No.
You never know. I wouldn't be opposed because they're going to learn, discipline and hard work and all that stuff. And the thing is, they're going to know what they want to do when they get out,
Oh yeah.
right? If nothing else, I have no problem with compulsory 2 years of some types of civic service.
We're gonna need it. I mean, kids are getting so fucking pasty and fat and shitty and lazy. Like we're gonna have to.
Guess what you don't get
something.
the first day you join up for the civic service? A phone
Lunchable
for 2 years.
Oh, a phone for 2 years.
Oh, we'll
Yeah.
salt them. We'll salt them with Lunchables.
Yeah.
You get plenty of sodium.
And if you've ever been to
saltpeter,
Israel,
maybe.
the 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds, pretty hot.
Yeah, it works.
Walking around with those. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
works.
have to institute something because kids are pretty much jumping the shark.
And they don't necessarily, so civic service, but they also have to do trades. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not going to militarize the thing.
Yeah.
But I would, you had it's trade service and also, civic service. Like you could go build a well, go whatever, go to a farm and help out something, with so practical. So, and also that also helps you determine like, I don't want to do this. I'm definitely going to make it a choice now.
This is all just pragmatic shit that's never going to fucking fly in this woman's army.
Oh,
And
I'm
we're
sorry. I
done.
thought I believed in you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm with you. It's diet and exercise. Everyone needs to fucking get out. Everyone needs to break a sweat. Everyone needs to find out what they don't want to do. Everyone needs a trade. Everyone needs some guy, some DI yelling at them or some coach or something. It's all the stuff we've done away with, we desperately need, and I don't think it's ever coming back. But I wish it would. I wish there was a compulsory, Job Corps. You know what I mean? You're going to go clear brush in the forest, and you're going to learn what work is, and you're going to learn how to get along with other people and work under people, and you're going to know what a hierarchy is. You're going to learn respect, and I would love all. And then you're going to take plumbing classes on the weekends. Like I would love all of it.
Bare minimum.
We're just never going to do it.
Well, if that kind of attitude prevails, yeah.
We have time for one more?
One more.
I really want you to see this. We talked about this the other day about how you can only go so fast in a car backwards. Well, somebody heard you.
Yes. I got the tweet.
Okay, well, a driver at a racetrack in Kentucky, his name's Scott Bernard, broke a Guinness World Record when he drove a 2017 Corvette Stingray for 1 mile backwards, and it took him 75.18 seconds. Go ahead, put the video up. He smashed the previous record of 97 seconds. And this is no small feat. As Berner said, it took about 2 years to make sure all of the Guinness World Record rules would be followed in his attempt.
I think he went 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're going to see him coming down the track backwards. And go ahead and put on the audio if you have it.
I don't know if he...
Yeah, look at it. It's weird, right?
I don't know if he re-geared it or the Corvette will go 50 miles an hour backwards. Seems like a weird gearing thing.
I mean, is that impossible to go backwards 50 miles an hour?
Obviously not.
Yeah. But
you'd have to crack the transmission open and re-gear it.
So it's not stock.
I don't.
I'm disqualifying
think so.
this. Plus, it's not very exciting footage.
But what if I told you he had fast food in his lap and his girlfriend was riding shotgun?
No, that's good.
And he had his arm cocked over the passenger seat and was eating like a French fry while smoking.
And arguing with her about something.
Arguing with her about something with a lit cigarette. Would you then put him back in the books? Because I would.
Yes.
Don't you guys remember the film License to Drive with the two Coreys and how the pivotal scene in the movie is he has to drive to the hospital backwards? It can be done.
Find out, Chris. I don't know. What is the max speed of a Corvette or a Mustang or something in reverse? I'm guessing we get to 50... You've re-geared it.
Don't you just call Matt Damon?
That's me. Oh, for Bourne?
No, Ford versus
Ferrari.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I was on
Did you like that movie? I really liked it.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I'm looking, the first thing I see is, well, first of all, for him, Berner's Corvette can hit 54 miles per hour in reverse gear, but he did not have to drag race backwards for the record. He just, I guess, had to go. But Drive.com says on this YouTube channel, aptly named Always in Reverse, in which they test the top speed of different cars in reverse, Mr. Berner found he found the 7-speed manual C7 Corvette hit a top speed of 87 kilometers per hour.
Kilometers. That's 50.
Bernard.
Yeah.
So mid 50.
I guess maybe it can do it stock. It seems
Thanks to its and I don't know what I'm saying here.
Nonsensical.
Thanks to its 343 kilowatts. It just says KW
This is all
power
European
output.
shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Real quick, Gina, can you tell us how big the audience was when you just viewed? How big was the audience for this guy's backward burner?
I saw at least a dozen people.
I saw one.
Yeah.
One guy hiding behind a high concrete.
Yes.
Thinking he was the still photographer, which was even less exciting than the video footage.
He was rolling on it. All right, well, we'll see if we can suss this out. Maybe tomorrow we'll get back to it, but we'll bring it home, Gina Grad.
You got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news. I may need to see that booty. Fuck.
Gina. That was the news with Gina Grad.
Keckner's doing his live shows, and he's going to be in Cincinnati at the Funny Bone this Friday and Saturday, and then there's going to be Flappers out here in Burbank on
October
the 5th,
5, yes.
October 5, and then October 7th and 8th, Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio. For dates, you go to davidkeckner.com, and you can say hi to him on the Goldbergs as well, Wednesday nights on ABC. Richie Stevens, The Gangster's Guide to Sobriety, My Life in 12 Steps is the name of that book. I'm going to be at the Hollywood Improv October 19th with my stand-up friends doing live shows out here, and you can go to amcroll.com for all my live shows, and a new book, Everything Reminds Me of Something, is out as we speak. And until next time, Sam Kroll for David Keckner and Richie Stevens, and Ball Bryan and Gina Grad saying mahalo.